Hello, beautiful Cancer, and welcome into my channel, The Rare Gazelle. My name is Reem, and welcome into your reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancer. So immediately I'm noticing my throat chakra expand. It's not hesitating, it's not shaky, it's actually wanting to expand and get louder and louder and louder. So, this is immediately telling me that you want to get really loud in a space that you have been quietly in. You've been quietly observing it, you've been stepping into it slowly, and you're about to get louder or more vocal in some kind of environment, situation, space, whether job, career, and or relationship. Or this could be just within self. And your growth. Okay, so that's immediately what started to come through. I just saw this felt the expansion, but also kind of saw the energy moving outwards. So a gentle reminder that there are no scheduled readings on this channel. I do readings as I'm guided, and I'm very guided to do your reading today. I have your channeled messages here that I'm going to walk you through that I scried on the 6th of December. And your energy is very much material, like easy to kind of grasp. It feels very grounded in nature. It feels because I typically channel very etheric, unseen energies, and it's a little bit harder to describe and to give it some kind of form within words. Everything is it's very close, it's very active in reality. It's very close to the messenger. Maybe that's actually a message for you. Something is close to the messenger. There's an energy close to you, and you are a messenger. There's some kind of information close to you. So let me explain this a little bit. So I was walking my dog and I saw the word surprise with an exclamation mark. And the truck was like, even though I was on the sidewalk, but the truck was like very close to me as it was like turning. And I felt the energy kind of like, past my shoulder. And I was like, oh my God, this is the psychic channel for Cancer just opened immediately in the space. But this energy of surprise came through the channel for Libra's energy. So it's like something was in the channel, something was in the unseen, but in your energy, it's very much material, if that makes sense. It's like passed through the veil. It has passed through the portals. And then I started to see pieces of threads everywhere on my floor. And I'm looking at my clothes, checking my furniture, checking my towels, everything. And I can't find the source of the fray. I'm hearing the fray. I can't find the source of the fray. Fascinating. I'm hearing conspicuous. What conspicuous means, like something very visible, something available for observation. Like it is so clear, it's so conspicuous, right? I'm pretty sure that's the definition of that word. Something made very visible, very clear. Something is readily available or ready for some kind of observation. But that's what I mean. Like your energies are very conspicuous. They're very clear. If you've been struggling, now they're bringing me back to source of the fray. If you've been struggling to find the source of the fray, of challenges, of discomfort, of dis-ease and distress, I feel like it's going to become conspicuous. Someone or something is going to stick out like a sore thumb or some kind of energy. I also, at 6:59, I had to take note of the time where this message came through very audibly and very loud. I heard from Spirit, you hear every call, but you don't have to answer each one. I also feel like you're open to a lot of new ideas, or you're being guided or encouraged to be open to a new idea or to an older idea. And I heard being open creates room to be surprised. I got something about an open mic, on call, image of fruit basket, which I'm hearing now, fruit of the gods. So some of you are working with a deity or an ancestor. Fruit baskets or offerings of fruit are very necessary. Okay. I heard Jones or the Joneses. I got the number 364, and then the Fool card came into my mind's eye, but I wasn't really fixated on the Fool. I was fixated on the foot of the Fool at the edge of the cliff. Okay, now my throat chakra just closed. Okay, so there's a little bit of fear. The edge of some kind of change or the edge of some kind of truth. It's like, wow. Okay. 68 on a doorway came through after that, and which reduces to 14, or it adds up to 14 and also reduces to 5. Change. And then I heard a voice from the beyond reminding you to stay connected. All of a sudden, the psychic channel came through really fast, and I'm seeing a man step forward. I'm seeing this man in like a business trench coat, and he's wearing a suit. I feel like why did this come through? Voice from the beyond reminding you to stay connected. Okay, so this is a spirit who has passed. This is a loved one of yours. This is actually the way they dress. They dress very businesslike. They like to wear like those long business trench coats. They're very put together. I've been picking up on this really interesting era of like the 50s to the 70s era, very vintage, like time. This is a message for someone. Voice from the beyond reminding you to stay connected. Okay, what is this? Sorry, hold on. What does the spirit want to say? They're pointing to their head. The spirit had brain cancer. Yeah, it's a masculinity. Either brain cancer, brain tumor, brain aneurysm. There's a lot of elements going on, like a variety, like the tools. There was like a variety of of infections or something that they have experienced. This is like a very specific message that wants to come through. They want to remind you that you have what it takes. They want to remind you that you have what it takes, that you are capable, that you are resourceful, that you are well prepared, that you are well equipped. I'm seeing the letter B in my mind's eye. Yeah, grief, loss, sorrow. Yeah, so this is they're just confirming that they're the voice from the beyond. This is 13, which is also death, Scorpio energy. I don't know if you still mourn them or if this was a recent loss or you oftentimes think about them. Jack and Diane may be significant to someone. Wow. Okay, thank you. They kind of just left. Okay, let's get into your reading. Okay, let me give thanks and thank you to the spirit who came forward. All right, thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, ancestors, known and unknown, the most qualified, the most benevolent in this space today. Thank you to the ancient lands of Mesopotamia and Babylon that run through my veins. Thank you, Goddess Inanna Ishtar and Mother Ninhursag, for your blessings, your love, your protection, your support, and your grace in this space today. And thank you, Cancer, for allowing me to read for you and for trusting me with your beautiful energies. Ashe, Amin, and blessings to all. Okay, let's get into more development of your messages. Okay, these just popped out. You've heard the closing door, and I said 5. 68 on a doorway, which is 14 and then reduces to 5. And there's the closing door. You have interesting magic, Cancer. You're very much connected to your like I'm picking up on a group of ancestors where a group of Cancers where you're very much connected to your ancestors, or you're very much connected to spirit. You have a lot of trust in the universe, and you have a lot of trust with your spirit team and with your guides to help lead you and guide you through some kind of closure right now. It's like you need them more than ever. You need them now more than ever. And I feel like that's why there's a lot of like spirits that are coming through the veil that are speaking to you, voices from the beyond, telling you to stay connected to something, right? Even the hand, it's like take my hand, take the hand of God, or take the hand of the universe, your ancestor spirit, however, whatever your faith, it doesn't matter. Take our hand, stay connected to us, or stay connected to something here that's extremely important to you. Even as this door closes, or even as this phase of your life closes, continue to stay connected to what's important for you, to what's important, the radical acceptance. There's a lot of like activity of your team right now reminding you to stay connected to what you love. You have here the sacred contract, the covenant number 7. Stay connected to what you love. Stay connected to what you love. Some of you also need to accept help, or you need to accept the hand of the universe. The divine intervenes into the lives of those who are ready to receive divine intervention. And so I feel like you are ready to receive something because you have closed something major out. And we channeled this for you a while ago where you closed out like a 9-year cycle. But this feels like a closure or some kind of acceptance. You accepted something here. Whether you accepted a loss, right? That spirit came through. Now they're taking me to take this a little bit broader. I feel like you accepted some kind of emotional pain or letdown or distress. Did I mention that? Yeah, you accepted some kind of distress. The source of the fray. The source of the fray. That's why we saw all the pieces of thread. And it burned away, like the heart we saw was ignited. I feel like, yeah, because this card also talks about interference. So there was some kind of interference in your life, Cancer. that let you down, or that maybe came in quite abruptly, that it almost felt like it came in unexpectedly too. And I feel like that's why I'm seeing threads. Or you may also be seeing threads. Yeah, new beginnings. The Moon Maiden. 41, which is also 5. So you may be seeing 555, 1010. Yeah, surrender. This is definitely your energy. I feel like you're surrendering, and that's why you're moving. You can see the movement in this Moon Maiden card. You're moving into a new cycle. You're moving into new beginnings, or you're really embracing and surrendering in your new chapter, in your new cycle that has begun for you. I feel like you're surrendering to it. You're embracing it, and you are observing and releasing the sources of the fray, the challenges or the distress in your life. You've accepted it, and you've chosen to move on. And that's what this energy is. You've chosen to move on. So Spirit wants you to know your position right now in your energy. This is where you are in your energy, because you've surrendered, because you have found the source of the fray, because I'm seeing someone burn the threads. Perhaps that's a ritual that's coming through for some of you, to take pieces of threads and just burn them as this like emotional release. You hear every call but don't need to answer each one. There's definite boundaries here. Where is Cancer moving towards? The fates constantly, the sacred contract came out again. Covenant, so they really want to bring this out. You have here skywriting, the fates. So you are writing. You are writing, you are creating right now. And here you have meditation and stillness, the deep quiet. Right? And we said that in the beginning. I felt that in the beginning. Like you have been quietly venturing through. You have here the Dream Thief 13. And we did talk about 13 with that spirit that came through in the beginning. 13. Dream Thief 13. Refusal of the call. Oh, chills. You hear every call but don't need to answer each one. You just refuse something. You just said no. Who did you say no to? Or what did you say no to? This is a very important message, because this feels like a turning point. This feels like a change in, like you have changed your circumstances because you refused a call. You said no. And this is why decision making, choices are so imperative for us, because it truly does direct where we want to move to next. And I feel like the divine is supporting your direction. The divine is supporting your decision. You have here a spirit from beyond that's stepping forward, that's stepping through, that is also supporting your decision and your trajectory on this path where you're moving towards. Not only have you let go, I'm staring at this and it's transmuting pain, the fool's embrace, right? And I said that I saw the fool, and the edge was the focus for me, the foot and the edge. And you can see that this depiction of this fool, they're on their tippy toes, and it's like they're on the edge of this tiny little world. I've actually never seen that before. This is the first time that I'm noticing this in this card. You're on your tippy toes, and this world is extremely small because you have gotten very big. You've overgrown an energy. 14 again, and 5. And like, you really, like, you can't make this up. Like, the synchronicities to the channeled messages, you have your 14 5 14 5. Sorry if I'm shaking. Energies pass through my body. So here you have drifting, experiencing life as it comes, and completion. Again, 14 and 5. And here you have 1441, which is a mirrored frequency, mirror tones of energy. I want to know what you just refused. Because what you did with this refusal, what you did with this is you actually, right? Being open creates room to be surprised. Look how much room is on this page for you to write, for you to create what you want. By saying no, you have released this energy and you have created room to be surprised. You have created room. I'm hearing created room for the words to come in. This deep, quiet meditation and stillness is you. Is you. I feel like there was someone around you, Cancer, there was someone around you that they never thought that you would speak up. They never thought that you would say no to them. They never thought that you would refuse their call or refuse their opportunity, their offer. I feel like this energy of surprise is like even someone being shocked and surprised by what you are saying. Look at the eyes. It's like shock. Because you've been in this depth. You've been in stillness and in quiet, observing, because something has become extremely conspicuous to you. Look at this bird, very conspicuous, or I don't know, cosmic bird, a strange looking bird from the beyond. But it's like they're very conspicuous. They're very clear. They're observable. I want to take a look at who this is because this is important, because your voice is getting bigger. It's being heard. And this will shift in a moment as well, because you are not only being heard and saying no, but as you say no, you're saying yes to something else. And this is this something else that these spirits are reminding you to stay connected to the covenant, stay connected to the sacred contract, stay connected to fate, stay connected to the beginning. Stay connected, because you're not connected to this anymore, Cancer. I'm getting 7 of Swords. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot of there's a lot happening on the left side of my body. I want to look at this dream thief. Yeah, I just saw release, darkness here, boundaries. Yep, someone that you put boundaries against here. Balance. Who is this dream thief? What else can you tell us about this refusal? Power came out, 16. That card has been nonstop as well. And you have here extremes, the hot moon. I mean, this is like Mars. I know Mars is like in retrograde. or going into retrograde. And then we have Mercury retrograde and Sagittarius. So there's a lot of extremes or oppositions here happening. So you may have felt an extreme resistance. Look at this. This person or this situation, this experience of yours, however you may resonate with this, for majority of you, it's in a form of a person. They held a lot of extreme resistance. Even like the hands, the claws, kind of like clawing, even here, like the hand on the back. Holding, being held, gripping onto you, or gripping on your dreams, or on your blessings, or on your opportunities, holding you too tightly. I saw that refusing here with blossoming, almost like refusing to let you grow. Oh God. Yeah, growth 5 again. This person, yes, and 25 is 7, which is the contract here, 7. This person held on to you so tightly, or this situation gripped you, or maybe you're the one that resisted. This person held on so tightly because they knew that it was only a matter of time for you to outgrow them. What am I hearing? You can only resist it for so long, or something like that. Restricted or resist it. Because these two go together, 7-7, resistance of the sacred contract, resistance of the covenant, resistance of this new chapter, resist like this beginning. Because you are being pulled in this direction, right? Spirits are helping you. Voices from the beyond reminding you to stay connected to this. You have the hand of the universe guiding you, supporting you in this direction. There's only so much resistance and restriction that one's free will can put on the sacred. It's interesting because this message came through the other day and I've been ruminating on it. The divine does not distort the sacred, people do. The divine does not resist or restrict the sacred, people do. You have this sacred energy inside of you, Cancer, that is blossoming, that is growing very powerfully, and you have someone here that had an extreme hold on you because they knew that it was only a matter of time for you to shoot for the sky, to unleash your power, to grow in this direction, to move in this direction, to grow. And they are absolutely shocked. It's almost like it's such an extreme energy for you to say no. Like, saying no can often seem extreme, but it's really not. To them, their perception is that what you have vocalized or what your energy is doing is extreme, but it's only extreme because they have resisted and restricted you for so long. Again, this could be your own aspect of self. So this is part of the release. This is part of perhaps maybe why you're feeling a little bit sad or heartbroken, or you're feeling emotional pain. Perhaps this is what you're transmuting, and you're on the edge of, shifting. You're on the precipice of this transmutation and alchemy and change. What I love, love, two different cards, but you could see, I just had this beam of energy like this go through my forehead. You could see this blossoming, like thread of energy move all the way across the Moon Maiden New Beginnings card, because that is where you're moving towards. That is your trajectory. That's how you're moving in the energy right now. That's how you're growing. So I feel like you feel this gravitational pull right now into this new beginning that I feel like you're getting louder in. You're getting louder. 711 is an angel number here. So this takes us back to the beginning, where I was feeling like you were getting louder in a space, in a place, that you were being more vocal, that you were being more open. You were quiet in it, or you were quietly observing it, but now you're becoming more vocal, more open, more expressive of your power and your creativity. And as you do that, you are writing new narratives and new stories for yourself. So let's take a look at what this is for you. Let's go to the tarot. Being open creates room to be surprised. Pieces of threads are everywhere. You're open to new ideas. And here you are in this open space. So let's see what this open space is for you. For a beautiful Cancer. A Son of Wands. Wow. You have here the snake, the serpent, which is healing. Yeah, a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion, a lot of power coming through. What is this new beginning here for Cancer? What is this open space? Can we know about these surprises? You have here the Four of Pentacles. I love this depiction of the Four of Pentacles, because you can actually feel the tension. And sometimes you could also perceive this card as something being held together no matter what. Energies that are held together, energies that work together, that are constructing, that are developing. You're constructing something here with the Son of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. You're putting down some kind of foundation. I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles on the page. It's interesting because the Four of Pentacles is resistance, is restriction, is holding on too tightly. For some of you, this is a call that it was such a quiet call. It's almost like what was going on here that we walked through in the beginning was very loud. It was, all of these voices, or this person or the situation that was very extreme, that was very loud in your space, that took up a lot of your energy or your time. As soon as that's released, there's this quietness, because I do feel that in the energy too. You may also feel that too. It's like it's very quiet, but that's when you can actually hear what you're being guided to remain connected to. So it's, in a way, you did resist it, but you didn't resist it because of your own making. It's almost like you resisted it because you didn't hear it. You didn't hear it through the noise. But now that the noise is cut, is released, now you can hear the structure and the formation and the call of this new beginning, or this idea, or this dream that you have, or this desire that you have, and it's getting louder in your space. So it's existed pretty quietly within you, or you have existed really quiet in the desire, but this desire now is getting louder and louder. It's actually always had a hold on you. Let me see. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Yeah, 7. So you do actually have your 777. It's always had a hold on you. 7 of Cups. You just had to choose it, Spirit is saying. You just had to choose it. And this goes back to what we were talking about earlier, making choices, supporting our choices. Because you said no to something, you're saying yes to something else. And you can see that 1 cup towards the sun. You just had to choose it. You had to hear it. There's actually more room for you in this space, Spirit is saying, because now they're bringing my attention to skywriting. You have more free will, you have more room to play. It's also what I'm seeing here with the Son of Wands, because this is like the Knight of Wands energy. There's a lot more inspiration, there's a lot more room, there's a lot more that you can do in this area that you're shifting into. Again, it's this desire, this new idea that you have, this fantasy, this dream, this larger than life, this is what I want to create for myself. There's a lot more room. I don't know if you perceive it as it's going to be restrictive, or it's going to restrict me, or I'm afraid of resisting or causing resistance. So I do feel like there's some kind of fear here that is dissipating, and you're coming into the awareness. That's what the Son of Wands is awareness that you have a lot more options in this space to create and to do. And I'm hearing, and to move. Wow, you'd have here the Lovers move. Yeah, the geese, they migrate home, they move. Gemini energy. Yeah, they move. 8 of Wands. Spirit really want to confirm the movement. Yeah. It's interesting because with this 8 of Wands, it's also like this shock, this strike of energy. This 8 of Wands, it's surprise, right? Lightning, surprise. This is also shifting quickly, moving quickly. It's very much the opposite of this like 4 of Pentacles. Tell me about this 8 of Wands. The Hanged Man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's, wow. Okay, this is pretty fascinating. What I saw, you're getting the green light. So you can see the movement. This is red light, yellow light, green light, and the green is hitting the wand. And as soon as I saw that with the Hanged Man, I saw the Hanged Man as this pause, and you're staring with red eyes, but it's really the reflection of the red of the stoplight that's reflecting in your eyes that you're seeing. So you're not moving just yet, you're not moving just yet, you're not moving just yet, and then boom, green light. You're waiting for some kind of green light. 2 of Wands. But the green light is your choice. That's what Spirit is saying. 2 of Wands is making a decision. Your green light is your choice. Your green light is observing the conspicuous energy, the source of the fray that is now coming forward, and you releasing this. You saying no somewhere else is your green light into saying yes to this path, into this new energy. Does that make sense? That's your green light. You take notice of something, you say no to it, which is a decision in of itself, and it moves you. Green light, yes, go. This looks like a road into this new beginning. 10 of Cups, where there are options, and there's the Fool. See how we work our way back full circle? You have so much room in this space to play. You have so much room in this space to create. Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Lovers again, and Justice. I feel like this now is reminding me of the thread. There's an idea that you have, or a dream that you didn't think would fit in your reality or fit in your world or grow in the way that you thought it would or can or be successful. And Spirit is saying to have hope in this, to not give up on this. Because you're going to be surprised with how it unfolds. And I feel like you're going to learn the truth. I feel like you're going to get extremely illuminated and clear with what you need to do or how you need to write, right? This could also be a pen, or how you need to work it out. I'm getting into other messages here, and we're still going to stay within the sacred contract. We're going to stay within this new beginning, because where you're shifting into, there's many pathways and possibilities now, and a lot of open space that you're going to play in. And the Fool is this playful energy, but I also feel like you're going to play with someone. The Fool, the Lovers, and Justice here. Yeah, and the Three of Cups. Some of you, Cancer, you're going to be meeting a Gemini or a Pisces. You're going to meet them through work. Some of you are trying to create more room for you to have relationships. You're creating more room to experience happiness, joy, and love in all of its forms. And I see that happening here with the Fool and the Lovers and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be meeting someone through work. Some of you, someone is going to take notice of your work, and it starts with you sharing stories about your work or your ideas. You're going to share ideas, and the sharing of ideas, or the sharing of dreams, or sharing your talents or your skills or your advice to each other is going to spark a lot of curiosity here with the Fool of what else is there. And that's also stepping into this Virgo reading that we did, of being so curious of what else is out there for you and giving yourself that room to explore that and to play in that. And so I feel like you're going to be doing that with someone. Okay, so let's get into other messages here. Wow, cornucopia. Yeah. Let's get into other messages for beautiful Cancer. We may talk about career, finances, love, anything else, anything that needs to come through for you. For beautiful Cancer. Thank you, spirits of the Most High. Okay. Other messages here for Cancer. Okay, adjacent possibilities in the reverse, number 24, with indecision in the reverse. But this is just spirit just confirming I may need to switch decks. Indecision, right? It's in the reverse because you're no longer indecisive. You're no longer indecisive. Okay. And as you shift out of indecision, you shift the adjacent possibilities to open the many doors, the many pathways that are available for you. Okay, new messages here, please. You have here envy in the reverse. Yeah. Okay. With indecision and action here. You're no longer indecisive about someone in your space who was really envy of you. You actually made a decision. You took action to release someone who you saw. Again, remember the theme of your reading is like this conspicuous energy. A lot of things are becoming really clear, right? We saw that Ace of Swords for you to observe so you can take proper action and decisions on. This leads you into this open space, right? So I do feel like that person, that envy, for some of you, you saw their conspicuous behavior. So you took action. You removed them. You used your voice. You spoke up. You stood in your power. Okay. Hesitation again. The thinking woman in the reverse. Okay. It could be a woman. The thinking woman in the reverse is someone who's a little bit conniving as well. You have your healer of the ages in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, door to romance is open. Okay. Give me one more on this healing. Goddess of the moon in the reverse. And blossoming abundance in the reverse. Happy family in the upright. Storm warning in the reverse. Man holding. Okay. There was someone here who, I'm going to get into different layers of this message, but just bear with me. There was someone here who had a lot of medical bills. Okay, a lot of medical bills with the healer of the ages, Archangel Raphael, who's also a divine physician, healing archangel, excuse me. There was someone who dealt with an illness and a lot of medical bills. Okay, I'm seeing that with the man holding a coin in the reverse and blossoming abundance in the reverse and the storm warning in the reverse. So there was a big loss of money to take care of these bills, the medical bills. Okay, but with the storm warning card in the reverse, that is over. The storm is passing. I do also feel like someone's health is renewing here with the happy family and the rainbow. Okay, this is like getting back to family, strengthening the family, because the family did suffer here with you or with someone that you know. This may have happened with someone in your family or someone that you call family. Okay, someone here knew about this too, like intuitively, but didn't listen to their intuition. I feel like there's someone here who feels as though they felt like they would have caught it early had they just listened to their intuition. Spirit here wants you to know that it's okay. Don't beat yourself up over that. Because what's done is done and the storm is passing and you are exactly where you are and you're healing and you're recovering and your money will also recover too. And I feel like the most important part is like just connecting back to your family and your loved ones and just feeling a sense of joy again, right? That's also this 10 of Cups energy. Okay. Some of you are connected to a masculine, a man who has children from a previous marriage or a previous relationship. You may also have children. This may be you. You may be the one who has children from a previous relationship. You are connected to someone who is withholding money. I don't know if this is child support. But they recently went through a loss of money. If you are the man, you're a single father, or you have children that you're taking care of, I do see that you went through a loss of money. Okay, but that storm is ending, or there was a lot of struggle with money, and that storm is passing. Okay. I'll get to the door to romance in just a moment. Yeah, wow. 7 of Swords. I did say that with the Dream Thief earlier. There's a 2 of Cups. Okay, we may actually get into love. Some of you are regenerating your psychic powers or your intuition. I feel like something here happened with the storm warning that really affected your intuition, that really affected your powers, your gifts, because there was a lot of mental struggle. There was a lot of outside influences. It was very hard for you to tune in. You went through a tower moment. So I do feel like you're recuperating right now a lot of your intuition and your gifts. Okay. It's like you're getting right back on track. Yeah. 5 of Swords. There is healing here that needs to happen. I do feel like there's a man that's avoiding healing. I'm just going to be honest, as always. 434. This man may be 43 years old, 44. Some of you have connected yourself to a man who refuses to heal. Yeah, 2 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. They also have health issues. Temperance in the reverse is bad health. And 5 of Swords in the reverse. Justice, yeah, in the reverse. They're acting also very unjustly, very unfair in the situation. The Hanged Man in the reverse. Yeah, they refuse to see it. Spirit is saying like this is not necessarily a person for you that is well suited. I do feel like you went through a lot of storms with them. This may be someone that you recently let go of. That's part of like the source of the fray, the threads that you just cut away, and you're releasing them. Okay, that's part of your transmutation of pain for some of you. Okay, yeah, Empress. I feel like you're shifting into new beginnings here. Right? We had that Moon Maiden. That is also the Empress, the Moon Maiden, the Mother, and Crone energy. Okay. What else am I seeing here? Okay, let's get into door to romance because I do feel that. Yeah. So this is Hierophant energy, marriage. This is also number 5. What is this door to romance here? Please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, Page of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of curiosity and love as of late. You may be in your early to late 30s, something that I'm picking up here. Some of you, I'm picking up that some of you have never been married before, and you're wondering if you're ever going to get married. Yeah. Here with the Queen of Cups. You keep meeting pages. Excuse me. I feel like I have a frog in my throat. You keep meeting pages. You may, yeah, I've been picking up on this energy. It came up, I think, in Virgo or Libra's reading, where there's like a lot of younger men or younger women, or you're just attracting a lot of younger men and or women like in their early or late 20s. Like pages. They may also just be immature. But I feel like this is definitely a single group that I'm picking up on. I also feel like you've never been married before. I feel like you have a curiosity about marriage. You're wondering if you will ever get married. The door to romance is open. Spirit is saying here, I feel like you're going to meet someone that is going to be the doorway. You're going to meet a few pages or a page, a younger person very specifically, that's actually going to lead you to the door of romance. They're going to spark something inside of you here with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, they're going to reveal a lot. Yeah, Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse. Yeah, there's someone here that's going to lead you to the door of romance, that's going to lead to marriage, but it's not going to be this person. It's going to be someone else. And, you know, people are doorways, right? My mentor told me this, and I'll never forget it. People are doorways to our experiences, and that's what I'm sensing here. Yeah, Knight of Swords fell right on top of the Queen of Cups here. Oh man, I feel like you deal with a lot of drama. Knight of Wands in the it's like you want marriage, you want someone stable, you want someone who has money, you want someone who is mature, you want someone who is stable. There's like criteria, but you keep meeting these pages, you keep meeting maybe even sensing a lot of drama or having a lot of drama when it comes to your romantic life, or people that are just very attracted to your intuition or your gifts or your psychic capabilities, or maybe they're just very drawn to you physically here. There's a Knight of Cups though. See, I'm telling you, there's gonna be someone here. Ace of Pentacles. Hesitation, loud hesitation. Magician in the reverse. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you don't like your options. You feel like you're creating these options. Like the world, you're manifesting these options. And you're wondering why you're coming across them. Page at another page. For Cancer, other messages for Cancer. Yeah, you're going to have your fairy tale. Fairy tale came out. Believe the impossible, romantic ending. You are going to have a romantic ending. And this is what you desire. This is what you want. You want a happily ever after. You want to have a fanciful story. And again, that Seven of Cups is fantasy. Is this fairy tale like energy that we hold. And sometimes it's just about being honest with our own fairy tales that we want. It doesn't have to be like the Disney fairy tale, but we can create our own stories and we can create our own fantasies. And I feel like that's why that Magician card came in reverse, because you feel like you're creating these fantasies that don't necessarily come into fruition. But these people, these men or women, these suitors that you're attracting, these pages and these knights, that nothing is really stable or sustainable like this Ace of Pentacles that will come in for you. These are just doorways to your romantic experience. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like right now you're just having very short-lived, here with the shooting star, you're having short-lived experiences with these knights and pages, but you are going to have a wish granted. You are going to be falling in love. Yeah, you're just having many options, free will. There's going to be someone who meets the potential, Okay. Very likely, Spirit is bringing forward, very likely. Yeah, very likely you're going to meet someone stable, someone that you're going to feel really comforted in. You're going to have longevity with them. You're going to have, yeah, your heart's desire, bliss. Again, this is this 10 of Cups energy. Okay. It is very likely. Let's see what other messages I'm getting. Someone here also has a lot of money. I feel like here someone is not wanting to admit that they want someone with a lot of money because they don't want to seem, just being honest with you. Someone here does not want to admit that they want someone who has money or has like stability and like financial freedom, because you don't want to seem it's like I don't know, I'm just picking that up. You don't want it to like come across that that's like your main focus, but it is a focus. Okay. And I feel like you have to really be honest about your criteria, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I feel like society just has this like weird thing going on right now, and like displacement, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to get into my opinions, but Spirit is just wanting you to be honest with your criteria. Okay. You have here restriction again. Don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be provided for. You're going to be provided for. And that's something that you're looking for, not just materially, but emotionally, spiritually provided for, secure, fulfilled. Okay. I do feel here that someone actually has feelings for you that they're not letting on. Wheel of karma, destined, fated, luck, fortune, rise and fall. We did talk about divine intervention as well earlier on in your reading. There's gonna be a connection that moves within 6 to 9 months or in autumn. Pay attention to full moon. The next 3 full moons, okay, the next 3 cycles are gonna be important for like the development of some kind of connection. There's going to be a lot of deeper meanings, true feelings that are going to come to the surface. Yeah, there's going to be a shift here. New beginnings, rapid growth. Things are going to really move. Here's the Knight again. Here's the Knight again, but this is not the Knight that we were picking up here before. This is a different kind of Knight. This is a Knight that is passionate, that perseveres, that's brave, that's a champion, that is fearless, that is confident. This is someone that has what it takes. I do feel like there's someone that you may be talking to, or that you will be talking to maybe within 6 to 9 months. Their true feelings are not going to be known right away. Your true feelings for this person may not even be there right away. You may act, or they may act very prim and proper, structured. They're going to, just come across really perfect. And you may not know exactly what they're intending on, or they're going to come across hard to read. But really, there's just a whole well of emotions underneath it all. Okay, so you're going to see the development of it. You're going to feel the rise and fall of it. But I do feel like this is a destined partner that you're going to come across within 6 to 9 months. Okay, there is also a baby here and a home. Some of you, this is what you want. You want a baby, you want a home. Okay. Yeah, it says here vulnerable too. Okay, I'm seeing someone go through a training course, like some kind of school, but it's a pretty intensive training course where you're learning some kind of skill. You're training. I see that this is going to lead you to a pretty big opportunity in money. Money and success here with the World. a lot of financial stability. You're going to be provided for in many ways. You're going to have a lot of rapid growth in a field that you're currently studying in. A lot of rapid growth. Yeah, it's going to happen sudden. Yeah, it's going to happen suddenly. And this is going to bring you a lot of relief, like financial relief. I feel like this is what you're working towards, or someone here is working towards financial freedom. There is someone here with the mindset that financial freedom, relationships next. There's someone here that has like that path. Spirit is wanting you to be open, because remember your message. Being open creates room to be surprised. You may not experience things the way in which you plan. Okay? There may be overlapping of job, career, trajectory, movement, and love. Like things may happen, they may overlap, and they may happen and occur at the same time. Okay, last card. Yeah, don't restrict. Don't restrict yourself, okay? Be open creates room to be surprised, okay? Because, yeah, if you're too hyper-focused, it'll leave you out of touch. You won't be open to your surroundings. You're going to have blinders on. All right, I'll get you one last card for beautiful Cancer. The fishing pole, self-reliance, extend oneself, poetry, emotion, connect with nature, accomplishment, reflection, capable, mentoring others, autonomy. This capable is reminding me of that spirit that came through, and there's a change in circumstances that we channeled. You're very much capable of changing your circumstances, Cancer, and that's exactly what I feel like you're doing. Free will choice, the moment of truth. Yes, it's a turning point. Yes. So beautiful Cancer, this was your reading. I trust that it resonated with you. I trust that it helped. I trust that you got what you needed, even if it's just a little bit of clarity. That seed of clarity can open into really big doorways of epiphanies and breakthroughs. So I trust that you got what you needed in this message today from Spirit. Personal readings right now are currently closed. I'm not taking any new clients as I work through the wait list. I will reopen personal readings most likely sometime in March or April of 2025. In the meantime, you can join the channel and become a member. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.